Awesome green complex this, like you just feel like you're in a weird little... It'll hit yours and stop, won't it? Yeah, perfect. Drama over. What a roller coaster round we are having here, everybody. Season 2 just hits different. The course today, the Duke's Golf Course, is 6,550 yards off the white tees. These are the tees that I'm going to play in the Pro-Am here, which is later in the year in September. This course, the Kings Barnes and Dunbarney, featuring those, and we will have those coming up in this series of In the Red as well. So it's just turned April. Obviously, ground's not as firm as it will be in the height of summer, so it's probably playing a little bit longer, maybe closer to 7,000 with that, but that's the challenge that we face today. I'm excited. Series 1 was okay. I think we need to maybe look at a few little stats of where I need to improve, and I can focus on that as we go through into this new series. So a few little stats that I want to focus on. 39% of fairways were hit last season, which isn't great. So I'd like to get that up maybe to round about the high 50s, early 60s. My approach play wasn't too bad. 53% of greens hit, 29 being short, so common mistake. I need to work on that one as well. And then short game, yeah, was okay. Wasn't too bad. Up and down percent was 48%, so again, want to try and get that maybe into the high 60s. And then my putting, 57% of my putts were missing short, so maybe be a bit more aggressive, not be as tentative, and we should start to see the scores actually dropping as we go through. Scoring, average score to par was plus 3.8, so not in the red. We want to try and get it in the red. My goal I've set for myself is that this season we try and get 50% of the rounds actually into the red. The course record, by the way, we've just found out is 67. It's a par 71, so 3 under. Off the actual championship tees that aren't out at the moment is level par. Just shows that it's quite the test of golf out here, so I'm going to have to play my damn best. But that's what I've come here to do. Hole 1 then, 479 yards, a par 5, a nice start. Gorgeous views out there, loads of bunkers. To cover the ones on the right, it's 240, and then there's some up on the left that's 290 to cover. Quite a wide fairway here, so it is into the breeze, making it longer, but let's just get this down with a little fade, I think. Actually, no, I want to draw it. I'm going to draw, stick to you, what you know. Missed the traps. Oh yes, we have found a fairway to start the season off. Guys, I'm pumped for this. Let's go, baby. Right, we've found a fairway. We've covered the traps. It's chilly this morning as well, so it's only about 2 or 3 degrees, so the ball's not going as far. It's covered those nicely. Just happy to get it away. It is lift clean in place on the short stuff as well, which is good. We've got 229 up to the green now. There are bunkers up near the green, but they're about 50 yards shy, if not a little bit more, so depends what I want to do here. I'll just to assess what I've got trouble wise. I think we can see all the bunkers here. My only sort of concerns this one, green side 232. I think a nice drive. Swing's feeling good. Let's go 3 wood, I think, to start off with. I've crunched it. It's just a tiny bit on the right hand side. I think that should just leave me a nice little pitch up to the heart of the green now. Happy with that. 2 good strikes on this cold morning. We've just fallen just shy of the green, so should be faced with a pretty simple trip. This was the bunker that I wanted to avoid. Let's see what we can do. Greens are looking good. Land it just over the slope and let it trickle up. A little bit bold. Happy with it. Struck it while it was just trying to get it up over that initial uphill here and land it, and probably went about 3 or 4 yards more than I wanted, but it's not the end of the world, we've got a chance. I will not be putting with a flag in from this range, because if it knocks it out, I will lose my mind. I was literally about to fist pump then. I was literally about to fist pump. It just jumped right at the last second, just. Well, that would have been a fantastic start. It just went on me. Anyway, it's a par, it's a well-formed par, fairways, greens, regulations. We do that 17 more times, or 16 more times in an eagle or a birdie. We're laughing. On to the next. Second hole now. Our next challenge is 437 yards. Again, fairway looks a little bit tighter, but it's generous. There's some bunkering out there. There's one at 280, one at 300. So I think driver, nice swing again. And just trusting what we're doing today. Trusting what we're doing. We've been practicing. We've been working at our game. Now's the time to believe in it. And that is a 2-yard draw down the centre stripe. That is 100% of fairways. Damn, I love this game. Right, fairway found. 182 yards into the wind. What a great hole. You can see the flag moving. It looks like it's on the right hand side of the green as well, so slight left, little fade. Try and knock it down, keep it below the wind. Oh, that is wild. That is right. Thinking after a provisional there, I've just ballooned it out to the right. It's leaking again. That wind must be off the right more than I anticipated, because that's even pushed right. It's just near the green side trap, I think, but not my best work there. Shame. Maybe find the first, but it was very tree bound. A bit of fortune, it seems. We've got provisional in the bunker and first one here, and I've actually got a bit of an opening up to the flag. That is a slither of green. That is a slither of green. I'll take a bogey. A par would be a real get out of jail here. I'm just going to use my 55 and try and keep it below this original canopy. It's actually 25 yards up there. Oh, it kicked a little bit right, but just bounced on. I was never going to get any check or spin out of that lie, but maybe hole a putt, sneak a par, but that is one of the hardest holes I've played in a long time, that one. Little 12 footer for the old par now. Break. I've hit it through the break. Annoying. A bogey. Well, I feel like, to be fair, I'd actually lost that golf ball, so I'm not too annoyed about that one. Just that weird bad golf swing that caused that. The third hole, this is possibly one of my favourite holes in Scotland. Just look at that for a view. How good does it look with all that bunkering down there? It's 140 to the flag today. It is downwind, it is downhill. So I'm going to use a pitching wedge. I think that should just be the right number. Maybe play slightly left of the flag because it is on the right hand side. So if I get my normal fade, it'll work to the flag. If not, we're safe and we're good from there. Travel a bit. I've got the green and it's spun back. I just caught that a fraction heavy then. It's safe though. I put up the hill. I don't know if it's actually on the fringe or not. It pitched on the green and then ripped, but we'll see. Should be a safe job to make par. Had quite a bit of spin. It's actually pitched up on the front and then zipped all the way back here. So gotta bear that in mind for next holes, but pretty straightforward. All I need to do with this is just bump it. I've got a 9-iron out, land it up onto the first part of the green or just around the fringe, and it should run out from there up like a putt. Just caught that a fraction skinny and it didn't get over that initial slope. Oof. This is where that up and down percentage needs to be tighter. Left myself that length again. 11 foot this one, pretty straight up the slope. Literally every putt is right on the edge today. 2 over par after 3 holes. I feel like I've hit it well bar one bad swing. Don't feel like I should be too over, but that's the score on the card. We move on, we'll settle down and we'll see if we can remedy it. The Dukes is actually going to be one of the courses that features in the Old Course Pro-Am. I'm actually an ambassador for it this year and I'm really proud to do that, and it's because of you guys watching that I've been able to do that. The other two courses that are on that Pro-Am are Kings Barnes and Dunbarney. I'll throw in a few shots here. Like I say, we've got rounds planned for this season of In the Red, which Kings Barnes, I can't wait. The weather's not looking good for when we are doing it, but hopefully it changes. But if you are interested in the Pro-Am, a few people have messaged me already over on Insta. I'll put a link in the description down below for you to check it out. If it's something you can do and you want to come and enjoy some golf in Scotland, why not? But back to the matter at hand, we're on the fourth hole. It's 375, some bunkers down the right, some bunkers down the left. One of the features of the Dukes is a lot of bunkering. Big fairways, but they are laden with bunkers. The ones I'm worried about are at 266 on the left, 285 on the right, and 351 on the left. So it's really a little draw down the right side takes care of those bunkers and gives me a good angle in. Great looking hole this. You sort of go through a corridor of firs at the end for your iron shot, but let's get the drive done first. Stay away from that left trap. Yeah, it's fine, it's fairway. That was nice, got a nice high draw down there, sent it out. Let's see if we can steady this ship. I want a birdie or a par here, just get back to normal ways, feeling comfortable. Hit a close one and we're all good. 100 yards is going to be my 55. I did a gapping session the other day and I've forgotten how far it goes. It goes 105, 50 was 125. Yeah, that's right, I've got 105. So I actually only need to hit a 3/4 one because the wind's picked up a little bit. So 55. I will go through what I've got in my bag as well shortly because I've got a full new set. Well, slight change to a set, but 55 degree. Let's try and get this one in close. That pin looks pretty central, it's pretty frontish, so let's get something magic happening. It's just drifted right. Looks good, about 20 feet, maybe 25 foot. We'll take it, it's a birdie opportunity. Going to steady the ship, I know that much. Steady one's ship. Awesome green complex this, like you just feel like you're in a weird little... It'll hit yours and stop, won't it? Yep, perfect, drama over. Right, not a bad little wedge that. Probably is maybe inside 20 feet. I've not hit it. Oh, I knew just as it left the putter it was the perfect line, but I'd just been tentative. It's a par, it'll do. I would have liked to birdie though, but a well played hole. Good to get the nerves a little bit calmer now. Okay, so a quick what I'm actually using throughout this round and hopefully going to stick with for the whole season. Driver's my Mizuno STX, I did the fitting video for that. We've got the Ventus TR 6X in that one. Then I've got a forward, a Titleist TSR3. That's got a Ventus TR 8X in that one. A bit heavier, just doesn't get it up in the air as much then. Hybrid, let's put a hybrid in the bag now because 2 irons, I love them, I think they're the greatest looking things, but I can't generate enough spin to get them going, so I've actually got a G430 3 hybrid. Again, that's got a Ventus HB, which is the hybrid one, 8X in that. Putter, sticking with this, I've actually had this since January now, so this is a record for me. I've not changed putter every week. It's the ODYSSEY 1 Tri-Hot 5K. Got the stroke club in it there. Nice putter that, I really am enjoying that. This is the interesting bit, irons. I've gone full graphite, so you might have seen the video where I was trying to see if I could identify a graphite iron shaft out of a load of steel ones, because Fujikura have made this axiom. 125X, this is the first round that I've had them in. They they sound unbelievable, and they seem to be performing pretty much just like a steel. So I've got those in my Ping I230s. Then also in my wedges, I've also gone full graphite. So I've done it really as an experiment to see how it actually plays throughout the year. I want to give you the feedback because I know that they're becoming more popular now, but I'm going to use myself as a bit of a guinea pig to give you guys information. Got the Fuji's there, MCIs, which is material composite something. I'll link it below what it is or write it down on the screen, but that is the set 50, 55 and a 60 there, Mizuno T22s. That is the arsenal that we're trying to get the job done with. The fifth hole for us today is a par 4, 299 yards. It is into wind, so I'll probably get sort of 50, 60 into the green after this one. If we can get a good drive away, it should open up a bit of a birdie opportunity. The bunkers in the fairway don't come into play, it's the ones around the green. Oh, I've just turned it over a little bit left over that trap. It'll be fine down there. That's actually opens up a little bit. It'll just probably be in the rough. The first fairway missed, but hey ho, gonna miss one at one point. At least I'll only have a wedge in. 75 yards to the flag, so we'll go with my 55 again. Try and take advantage here again once more. Just a little bit closer is the court order. A little bit into wind as well. The last one was downwind, so it's probably a slightly smaller swing than I hit with that last hole. Be a good number, be a good number. Yeah, that was nice. It looks about 15 feet, a bit closer than the last one, pitched in. Gripped quite well, to be fair, considering we're coming out of the rough, but let's see if we can get the putter warmed up. It's actually looking a little bit closer now as I'm peeking up onto the green with a little bit of nervous excitement. Might be about 10 foot, you know. My gosh, this practice thing, when I actually do it, it pays off. It pays off indeedy. Let's see if we can get this one. I'm just going to hold it in the sun. Get a bit of heat on the putter. Might help it go in then. Right, come on, come on. This is it. Let's start that train. Stay up. No! Oh! Every single one has literally just burnt the low side of the hole. Now, I said I've not changed putter in about 3 months. I think this one could be getting close to a probation meeting. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, it's a par, which around this golf course, obviously par's your friend. It is a difficult course, but when I'm leaving myself a few chances like that, I need to capitalise. But we move on. We've got a par 5 next, which is a lovely hole. Let's see how we go. So we're 5 holes down now. I think the putter's obviously the one that's not firing on all cylinders. I'm driving it really well. Hit a lot. I think I've missed that one fairway on the 5th. Other than that, got the shape I want, got my little draw. Irons have generally been pretty good. There's that one loose iron shot that I bogeyed the second with, but the course is challenging. It makes you think on every shot, I would say here. What you've got to do is like plot your way around. You can't just get on the tee, think, oh, I'll smash a driver, because there's bunkers that are really well positioned all the way down the holes. And then when you're getting up to the greens, it's about, you know, which part of the green you want to try and hit, because the flags are tucked away, and also they're like kidney shaped, a lot of the greens, and sort of have little jumps off them. So it's been enjoyable thus far. Let's keep the momentum going and try and get a few birdies. The 6th hole is one of my favourites here. It's actually called Badgers, this hole, but as you look down it, there's bunkering all down the left, and it sort of frames the hole so nicely. It is a long way. It's 525. Wind's a little bit off the right for me today, so that's helping. Some bunkers down on the right that I want to try and avoid. I think they're about 254 on the right, and then 313, 323, 339. Those ones that are down on the left. So just a bit of a draw down the middle again. Let's see if we can befriend a badger on this hole. That is smoked. Down the right. Don't know if it's got that trap, you know. It started perfect, but I didn't see any bounce. Who knows? Can't be dishappy with it because I've done what I wanted. So we move on. Righty ho. Actually ended up just in the semi-rough here. I thought it had caught and gone down onto the fairway here. So I'm not too displeased because it's a good drive. It's left me in a good position. It's just semi-rough. It's not the end of the world. It was struck. I've been left with 205 yards to the flag. The wind's off the right, pins at the front. So I'm going to hit 4-iron because this is a 220 club. So if I can get this up onto the middle of the green, at least then I've got a good look at a badger birdie. Please be a good yardage because that's all over the stick. Oh, screw a badger birdie. We're talking eagles, baby. Woohoo! Got about 15 foot there, it looks like. It's the best shot I've hit in a long time. Love this game. That has come down with softy. It's pitched there and stopped there. I've actually hit it closer with a 4-iron than I did a 55-degree wedge. This is what we were waiting for, those birdie attempts. I mean, they would have been nice, but now, can we get a biggie? Get in! It's a rude eagle. That takes me back to level par. I am loving life at the Dukes. I am loving life at the Dukes. The 7th hole is playing 399 yards today. Got a bunker down on the right hand side that I've just got to avoid. That's only 220 to get over. So it's more just go over the left edge of it, down into that portion of fairway and leave myself about 100 yards hopefully. Just like that. Straight down the centre with about 2 yards of lemonade. I'm feeling good. I'm really enjoying this round. Sun's shining, golf course is good. Happy days. 120 yards have we been left here. Straight down the breeze. I've got my 50, that should get me just beyond it. And spin a little bit back, hopefully. I have got my distances dialed in today. That's about, looks about 8 or 9 feet, 10 feet from here. We're finding a bit of momentum. Same length as my 4-iron, it's actually a bit closer. So we're okay. That, folks, is in the red. It tried missing, it tried sneaking, but we've got it. We're 1 under par after 7 holes. Series 2. It's a little bit different. It just feels different, folks. Feels different. Remember, subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the episodes as well. Little button down there, hit it. This is a truly sensational hole. I love the look of it. You're going back up the hill, it's a par 3, 175 yards, but the way it's just framed, those bunkers short, bunkers right, bunkers left, and then a load of gorse behind the green that the flag just sort of rests against. No slouch this hole, but 170 to the flag, but uphill into wind. It's almost playing about 190, so I've got 5-iron out here. This should cover the flag and maybe just get me onto the middle, which is what we want. So another good swing. Stay focused, stay in the present, Matthew. Feel that cut. Travel. Caught that just a little bit low out of the heel and it's not got up there. I was trying to be a little bit soft to keep a bit of spin off it and didn't go to plan, so got to buckle in now, keep grinding, keep going ahead, but we're doing all right, we're doing well. Don't think you quite realise when you actually stood up here near the green now how actually below you are on the tee. It looks not as near as much on there, and then it's a small green as well. I've just pitched up here and it's trundled back down. So we've got a bit of work to do, but nothing we've not faced before. Little 55, just land it on. I'm just going to open it up slightly just to pop it a bit more, but then I can get it running. There is a bit of room down here between the flag and the green. Just a tiny bit heavy-handed there, and it's just actually run on ever so slightly, just got the face a little bit short instead of holding it open, but we've got a putt we can make. The putter's heated up, we're going to be okay. It's about 3 balls out the left this on a 5-foot putt. Oh, we've found a bit of momentum, folks. We've found a bit of momentum. We stay in the red, and that was a silky save On to the next. The 9th hole, what's this one called? It's got a good name, this one, from memory. Craigtoon, that's my Scottish accent, everyone. I hope everyone appreciated that. It's 369 yards up the hill though, so it's playing closer to 400 this with the elevation, and the green is a real slither, so you've got to be very accurate. You want to get it up the right, avoid the bunkers all down the left that are running from 200 to pretty much green side. Just another good drive and we're on our way. Just keep doing what we're doing, keep believing, keep trusting. Leave it wind. Pitching in the fairway. Yeah, I think that's fairway. It was, wind just knocked it towards the traps, but it should be pretty safe, that one.
In the middle.
In the middle, there we go. Easy as that, job done folks. The clubhouse is just here as you're playing the 9th hole, so you can see the balcony where you would sit, and on a lovely summer's day, watch people playing to there, and then the 18th green is actually just on the other side here, so you get to see the shots being fired in from above, and actually when you're up on there, you can maybe make it out through the trees, but you can see all the little turrets and things like that. That's St Andrews, that's like you can see the Hamilton Grand, and you can see the old castles and structures down there, so you get an unbelievable view out over it all. 105 yards, pretty much at the back. This one, I've got one, gonna hit my 50, just because 105's playing the best part of 110, 111 with this. So 3/4 one, I brought my 60 degree. I'm gonna have to run and get my 50, that's annoying. Up the hill we go. Oh, cardio, cardio, cardio. The flag is tight right as well, so I can just air. And the good thing with this ball being on a slope, it should move that way as well, a little bit left. Just turned a bit left. Sounded like it was on the green. I've been known to hole this length. Stay up. It was right on line and then just died with a lack of pace. Don't want to get ahead of myself folks, but that's 9 holes and it's 1 under par. 1 under par, we're in the red. Tough back 9 coming up now. One of the, when it was made, the 11th hole, that was the longest par 5 in Europe, so we've got our work cut out, so I've got to stay focused and keep going. I'm happy with what I'm doing fairways wise. I think I've missed 2. Greens, I think I've missed 2 as well, and then putter has come alive on the last few holes, so keep it going, just keep doing what I'm doing, same process, confidence, and just trust it, and we're off in a good manner. This is a really interesting hole, this one, because it's a dogleg right to left. There is a bunker down in the fairway that starts about 215 and goes to 230. Sweeps left round the corner, so you can't really hit driver. You could, in some extent, go over the corner, but it's not really worth it. You want to play down into the fairway and then shoot across. It is, say, 400 yards from here. First job is to get it on the short stuff, so let's just get that done firstly. Well, that should be A1, a little cut off that fur. 150 into a breeze. Quite a wind that. That's probably playing 170. Just gonna hit 3/4 7. I knew I was gonna do that. Oh! And I fatted it all of 100 yards. Christ. 58 yards here. I had 150 before. Nice 90-yard fat there. First mental error really, that one, which is annoying. Was a bit unsure of the club. Stood over it for a bit longer guessing and then didn't commit, but 58 now. Let's get a 55 degree in tight, tap in. It's okay. Be good. Looks pretty decent, looks about 8 feet, so we'll take that one. A little bit longer than the 8 feet. I thought it's about 12 foot, 13 foot maybe, but good to be positive with the pitch. It's not that bad. The putter's working as well, so I'll just go and roll it in. Fancy it, fancy it. He's got the reed. Just call me Sir Holes a lot. Oh, that is a serious momentum builder. It's putts like that that keep you from snapping golf clubs and keep the ball rolling, keep your scores going. I'm now feeling great walking onto this 11th, which is going to be an absolute brute of a golf hole. The 11th hole is 552 yards, par 5. There's a tee back there that's another 90 yards behind us, plays 640. Bunkers all the way down here, starting from 170 from here, going just pretty much all the way down the hole. The ones I've got to worry about are 245 to carry, and then the next one along after that is 311. So for me, it's there's a pylon up in the distance. I just want to sort of hug the middle to right side of the fairway, if anything. But let's get this one away, and then it's a temptation of do you go for it if you're in the fairway, because there's a bit of a brook down there. Let's see what we can do. Oh, it's pants. Get down. Oh, that's hit a tree hard. I got that right out the heel and it cut up the right. I think I saw something shoot down and left towards the fairway, but I'll hit a provisional because I'm not certain of where that actually is. That was always going to happen, a bit more drawy. That should be okay. I think that's cleared the traps, and then it should be shy of the next lot, but hopefully that first one we've had a bit of luck with. Disappointing there, it's just come down here somewhere. Sounded like it's hit one of these. It was literally on the edge, so I thought it would have dropped down, but not to be. Can't find it, so provisionals up in the fairway over there. I think we're on to that one. 3 off the tee. Disappointing, but got to move on, accept it and carry on now. The provisional is absolutely fine, so that's okay. We're 3 to here. Going to be my 4th shot now. It's 250 to the middle. Forward, just try and smash it. If we get up on, great. It is a little bit down off the right, the wind. This covers the brook, I know that, which is good. So just smash it up there. Oh, I've not got it. Get right a tiny bit. Oh, I have got it. Chase up, keep chasing. Well, we're in the centre of the green, it looks like. We've got a putt for a par there. Come on, bogey out of that lost ball. I'll take that, I'll take it. But let's get down there, see what we've got. A heck of a golf hole, that is a heck of a par 5. Driver forward. Oh, and it's got a frisky little tear in it here. Wow, that is sneaky. That is sneaky. It's going up the hill, so it's not going to move as much as I would think, because at that point it'll have quite a bit of speed. Pace is the main concern here. Settle. Oh Jesus, what have I done? I thought that was going to get zapped with pace up here, but it's just glided lovely up the hill. Ah, that's a shame. Oh, didn't hit it, didn't hit it. Well, in the end, it's a sloppy double. Slightly loose drive. Looking back on the hole down it, there's actually more room left, especially over the bunkers than I thought, but that's the game. It's a stupid game sometimes, but keep going, keep positive. I'm hitting it nicely, just obviously a slightly loose shot there, but got to keep going. There's 8 more holes to play, or 7 more holes to play. We can still do it. Little heron sneaking around in there. Could do with some birds now. This is the time where I really need to knuckle down, settle in and dig deep. We're on the 12th, which is called Double Dyke. It's 189 yards up to the flag today, winds down there, so I've got my 7-iron out. It's just a good, nice struck one of these. Let's settle the ship, let's get back, let's keep doing what we've been doing. Not going to get a hole in one with that swing, but should be up on the right of the green. Oh no, it's just bounced and found the bunker. Oh no. Right, dig deep, come on. This is it, gotta grind now. This is the grinding part of the show, folks. I don't know if I've been lucky or unlucky here. The bunker I thought actually came all the way up to here, but is set back, so I've got it settled in a bit of thick patch of grass, so I've really just got to drive it forwards and let it chase up. I'm perfectly pin iron, it's pretty flat up there, so I've just got to commit to actually hitting through this thick stuff. If I can do that, the way it should come out, it should have a good chance of actually being a chip in. pretty good chance of being a chipping. Oh, they call that bounce back ability, folks, in the States. I'm starting, do you know what I think's happening a little bit lately? I've been taking a few lessons and I've been reading a bit more about the psychology of the game, and I'm actually getting more involved in sort of like trying to stay with the process, trying to just take each shot at a time, be involved more in the shot instead of just thinking, right, what we're doing, just down there somewhere, and just being a bit blasé. I'm starting to picture things and believe a little bit more in that actually I can hit some good golf shots. So a bit more of that to come, folks. That's a cheeky 2. Back to level par, let's get into 13. So the 13th hole, it's called Broad View, and as you actually drive up or walk up onto this tee, you are greeted with probably one of the best looks down into the town. If you come over here a tiny bit for me, you can see in the distance the building with the right white roof. Again, that's the Hamilton Grand there. So like the 18th green of the old course is just below that to the left. Then the old course, you can actually see part of the golf course down here. What a place. 386 down the hill. Get one smashing. I think in the summer you'd be close to getting up on. Just got to keep it straight, avoid the traps. But back to the action, let's get a good drive now. Please carry that stuff, please carry it. That should be, that's only 240 that trap, so it looked like it was going down there. It'll be good. In fact, I think I can even see it. We're okay, panic over. I don't know what the panic was for there, because I thought we were near this course just up on the right hand side, but if you just come down to the left, there's the golf ball about 20 yards shy of the green. It was downhill downwind, so 260 basically becomes about 230. So a little lob wedge it looks like, and a putter. Off we go. Right, a sneaky little one. Just got to go up over this bunker really is the only issue. I am on a down slope, makes it a bit tougher, but 60 degree. Open it up slightly and just normal pitch. Play it a little bit left because the green looks like it's banking to the right. Not 2 chip-ins in a row. Not 2 chip. Oh, get in! Oh yes, baby. This 60 degree. Oh, I don't know what those noises are. They are. That is. Baby. Man down there is excited. Cheers. Did it for the fans. Thank you. Phil Nicholson-esque. Cheers. Thank you. What a roller coaster round we are having here, everybody. Season 2 just hits different. We'll take that. Cheers. Little eagle. No biggie. On to the next. Well, that's the name of the hole. It's 430 yards, sorry, from here today. Straight down the hill, you've still got that lovely view over the bay. We drop down here, and then the next few holes we sort of work back our way up to the hill, back to the clubhouse. But par 4, good that it's downwind today. With it being a bit chilly, 430 is like 450, 460. But this wind's helping us, so avoid the bunkers, they're pretty much all the way down. Get it going, let's get it flowing. What are you doing, Matt? That is off the planet right. That is so far right. My driver swing from the first few holes from the front 9 has left me. I'll hit a provisional, but I say provisional in the hopes that somehow we find that in Frodo's land over there. Just lost the feeling of releasing the club, just getting the actual path right, but that release feeling I had has really deserted me. Let's play a bit more central and keep believing. I mean, I felt like I released that one, and that one's down the right. It's safe, but not letting it go. Hey ho, let's hopefully find this first one in a badger's nest. So 14th hole we're on now. This back 9 compared to the front 9 has been a bit of an emotional roller coaster. Obviously had a double bogey, a chip-in birdie, a chip-in eagle, and then just 2 terrible drives there. So it feels very different to the sort of regulation front 9 that I put together, but we've got another 4 holes to go. Hopefully I can settle down, try and find my swing a bit more, and hopefully not do too much damage and get get somewhere near that red number, but it's not looking good for where this first ball's gone. The second one's there, but that first one's got to be gone surely. That wild shot, luckily we found it. It's actually here, placed down. I'm quite fortunate. It's a big badger's nest or set here or whatever that is, so luckily it didn't sort of pop down there, but I think it's just going to be a hack back out towards the fairway here. I can get a swing, I think, just not be greedy basically, just put it back in play and minimise the damage really. My second one's literally just over there, but hey ho, we found it. We've had a little bit of fortune. Let's hack and hope. Well, that'll do, it's out. I've helped the badger dig a new hole there as well. He'll be happy. Don't suppose I'll get any thanks from him, but there we go. Right, let's see if we can get a wonder up and down or take bogey at worst. 133 to the flag. I think out of this lie, down the wind, I think we're going to go 50. Yeah, it's going to jump out of this rough. It'll come with no spin, I don't think. So just a nice one of these and let it pop up. Travel a bit. I'll take that, that's pretty good out of a juicy rough lie. We've got a chance at making the par, so I'm happy, because I thought I was going to face another double in the face then. It's been quite the journey down this hole, and it's not over yet, folks. About 20 feet for par. Just grab me pitch mark. Always grab your pitch marks and respect them greens. A tiny bit of lefty righty in there. Let's settle the ship with a par. I pushed it slightly. Well, when I saw the ball in mid-flight on the first one, a bogey actually isn't that bad of a score. So we stay in the red. We just need to settle down. We need to calm down. I know it got exciting for a minute. We need to just level out now. 4 holes to go. Let's get that beige golf going on. Bit of beige, few pars, and then we'll just light it up at the end. Get frisky again. The 15th hole is called Steeding, and it's 393 yards, dogleg right to left, sweeping up the hill, and it's into wind, so it's going to be a little bit of a monster. We want to go almost and finish on that sort of turret, that house with a turret. Hi, does your house have a turret? Yes. Well, you must have done well in life then. Not done it again. It's a fairway found, but for some reason I just can't get that ball going righty lefty. We'll go and find it though, and we'll do battle. Interesting one this, because we've got 160 to the flag. It's actually like 170 up to, and then it's into wind, so it's playing like 190 this. I'm going to go 5-iron. Let's get a little 5-iron, just cut it onto the flag and let it slant softly. Oh my God, I've hit it left. That is the first shot I've hit left all day. It's covered the trap, which is good, but didn't get my fade. Let's see if we can get another cheeky chip in anyway. We've covered the bunker, which is good news. We just need to get it on the green and running. I'm not going to have the audacity to say that this could be another chip in. I've just got to get it on and let it trickle down. The lie will give it a lack of spin, which will make it run a bit, but pitch it sort of 60%, 50% of the way up and let it trundle. Oh, couldn't get low enough to that then. Felt like I was, but just sort of lost my posture through that one and caught it a tad thin. Right, the roller coaster continues. Out you go. This is the moment, folks. This is where it all happens. Righty, righty, righty. Here we go. Little left to right. Knock her in. I've pushed it. That's 2 putts in a row that I've pushed. This is one of the most bizarre 9s I have ever played. There's been 1 par. Eagles, birdies, bogeys, doubles, everything. Really need to just get a par on the next, settle the ship, and then try and pick one up on the last 2. But don't think about that. I just need to think about staying focused, staying confident, and trying to end on a good note. It's 189 to the flag today. Downhill though quite a bit. So that's playing about 180, then it's downwind. I think I'll go 8, just so that I can go full at it and know that it's not gonna mail the green. I think a nice 8 iron. Heart of the green, come on, let's settle this ship. Not only for your purpose, but for my heart rate, I think. Not struck it. Go! Go hard! It looked like it got to the fringe, but then disappeared. Just a little bit skinny just out there on that one. I think if that's hit nicely, it's actually bob on. Just on the fringe, there's a little grass knoll that we can't see, but I'm not making it easy on myself. It had just landed and plugged a little bit, so we've now got a fairly simple up and down, but I've been making those hard work. I think that's the area of the game where I've let myself down the most. It's going to come up the ridge here and then just trundle up. I only need to get it landing somewhere around here with a 9 iron, and it should just run out towards that flag. That's the plan anyway. Pretty happy with that. It just lost a little bit of momentum up that hill, but we've got a good chance of settling down a par here. A little bit of left to right in it. All those putts I've been hitting off this is what it comes down to. It tried to miss there, but a lap of honour. We've got our second par in 7 holes. Right, 17, 18. We've got the ascent back up to the clubhouse. Can we finish in style? Get episode 1 of series 2 off to a blast. 17th hole, named Strath. It's a par 4, sorry, 380 yards. Little dogleg left to right. You go through the trees here, basically the big trees that are standing. You want to favour the left though, because there is some agua down the right. So let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep believing, Matthew. Keep believing. Oh, F me. Well, that's very lucky. It's clonked the big tree and kicked out to the left. How my second shot will be, I don't know, but there was water down the right. I can actually see the stakes now, and it's actually not in play really. Yeah, that little draw's gone for the moment, but we're clinging on. We're clinging on. Been quite fortunate here. My friend here, the big tree, stopped me from entering the water, but I've only got 140. It's a little bit left to right wind, and the tree's actually not in the way, so I'm going to be hitting a nice little 9 iron. Just let it cut gently onto it and hopefully get it close. Be a good distance. And there we go, safely on the green. We might escape with a par here. 2 in a row. Gone a little further than I thought that. Felt like it just came out with no spin out the rough, so we've got a tricky putt. Bit of undulation in this. That's going to come up here, then it's going to start banking a little bit to the right, down the slope, then it goes that way a bit. Oh, crikey, that looks so good. Oh my God. Ah, that looked in the jaws all the way, then just tickled on by. Tell you what though, from that range, pretty good pace control. There we go, we're parring, we've got 3 on the spin. It's getting out of control this, we need a birdie now. Come on, couple of good swings and we're on it. A final roll of the dice on 18, it's 370 yards up the hill. Gentle little dogleg right to left, and we've got a bunker at 270 the start, and it's 290 to get over, so I'm going to get this draw, I'm going to stick, I'm going to try and get with it. Couple more good swings and we are this close, this close. Oh, you moron. Not sure where that's ended up. Let me just hit one more. I got it going where it went in, but you're in the hands of the gods, aren't you? Definitely got the draw then. More of a hook. Seeing that one down, we're okay. Well, the draw came at the last. Draw came on the last hurdle and we didn't need it. Should have hit that push fade. Ugh. Let's hope we find one. Ugh. Second one's there and first one's up here. Interesting finish this will be. I've got a gap to the right hand side of the green. The flag's very much on the left though. 169 to the flag. It's all about the shot I'm able to play here. I think I've got half my bag here, but I think we'll go. I'm going to hook a 7-iron because it should come out pretty hot, I think, with that, and with the wind it'll knock it down. I've got to start it right of the green, so it's really going to come in and get some fast movement on it. All about commitment here. Be the right club, that's all over the flag. That should be good. It looked the right number. We got our hands up from the guy behind the green, so chances are we're putting for birdie here. Talk about stressing yourself out. Huh. All comes down to this. Right then, let's knock this rascal in. Oh, Matthew, you... Right, episode 1. I want to say I don't feel deflated, but I wish that would have gone in, but it's been fantastic. I've absolutely loved the golf course. Some beautiful holes out here. If you are ever in the area, do check it out. Links in the description down below. Guys, level par, wasn't to be, but we gave it a hell of a ride. Stay tuned for the next. We're going to the Mere for the next one, and then we're off to Kingsbarns after that. Remember, subscribe. See ya in the next one. Imagine leaving that short. Matthew. Oh well. Oh well.